How's it going, guys? Cody, guys, back again, dropping yet another video. Right, guys, I'm just doing an old school vlog here, me talking to the camera. Bet you're like, oh, will you please shut up? Get yourself some ibuprofen and a lie down in a dark room. You're probably going to need it. Right, so as you know, yesterday I posted a vlog on a story that I done with the Metro. Link in the description below, like I always do, guys. It's further down my timeline as well. It's like 2-3 videos down, and the story's like what it's like in prison at Christmas. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? Try saying that after a few pints. So yeah, I was a very small part of it. On the back of that, because the journalist put my YouTube channel embedded in the story, I picked up a load of subscribers yesterday, so it's taken me over 9,830 odd, right? So I'm heading towards now 9,900. I'll soon be at 10,000, which is just mental. So I'm very grateful to all you guys for the support and the feedback and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just blessed, man. Like I say, I'm nobody, guys. You've got to think, yeah, I've put 768, 69 videos or something I've done for YouTube over about two and a bit years, 2.5 years. 6 months ago, I think 6 months ago, I had about 2,200 subscribers. I've now got 9,832 as of before I start doing these vlogs. I'm nobody, guys. Like I say, I'm not an expert on anything, guys. I stick to what I know. There's a lot of things in life I don't know. I've been told I'm a good talker, and the way I come across, I'm not polished and I'm not articulate, which is fine. Like I say, I've spoken at the universities again this year. I've reached out to other universities as well. They've also reached out to me, Bradford, for example. I've also spoken at a secondary school this year, which was fantastic. That was just last week. I received this card. The year 11s were doing the citizenship group. Apparently, I've never heard of this, but it says here. I'll read it first and then I'll show the camera. Dear Cody, thank you so much for giving our year 11 citizenship class the opportunity to learn much more about prisons and rehabilitation. We hope you have a lovely Christmas. Best wishes from the year 11 citizenship group. That proper touched me. That I felt awkward. I don't really like people buying me things, but it was a really nice touch, guys. And like I said, he was doing a GCSE on prisons. Another interview that I'd done with the Manchester Evening News about the first 24 hours in prison, which was a non-macho version of events they've been using to teach the students. So obviously what it was when I speak at the University of Salford, one of the doctors of criminology that I work very closely with, her son goes to this school, and his teacher knew that she was a criminologist, a doctor of criminology, and was like, can you come in? And she went, we've done this story on like the first 24 hours in prison. She said, well, that guy, me, speaks at my university. We bring him in and stuff, and active on theory and stuff, and violence modules and prison, and also desistance, coming away from crime. So she said, well, would you ask him if he's interested? So she asked me, and I obviously jumped at the chance. What you've got to remember, guys, right? Like I say, I don't get paid for these interviews. So what you've got to ask yourself is, why do I do them? It takes time. You've got to remember, before the tablet came along, right? I used to sit there for hours writing out a story on an A4. If you go way back when, look at the stories, guys, yeah? I'm reading the story, and then I'm off my phone. I'm writing the story down, word for word, quote for quote, every second, right? Through the stories, and the story might be 3 or 4 pages long, and then I'm sat here, and then I've written it down, and then I start doing my vlogs, and then because I like to be a perfectionist, because if I mispronounce a word, I'll just restart. I could be 20 minutes into a vlog, or 15 minutes, right, into a vlog, and I say one wrong word, I'll just start all over again, because I like to come across better. It helps me as well, confidence-wise as well. You've got to remember, guys, I'm not the most confident person. People think, oh, well, you do interviews. You do these documentaries and stuff. You go on national news, live, even TV debates and stuff. You must have confidence. Not at all. Probably one of the most insecure people and least confident people you'll ever meet. This video thing, this YouTube thing, this is the easiest thing in the world to do, right? I'm in my own gaff, right? I'm speaking to the camera. There's nobody here, right? And I can just straight down the barrel of the camera. Speaking at universities, guys, standing up in front of 90 students, 80 students, 100 students. Fucking hell. Example, in December, on December the 4th, when I was back at the University of Salford, we walked into St Mary's Seacole building. Now, last time I'd spoken there, the year before, I'd spoken in the new bit, and it was just like a football. It was all on one, like it was all like a football stand, but it wasn't like all the way around. It was just like one, like a stand of people. Like if you can imagine a cinema, right, that sort of thingy, like a little left bit, middle bit, right bit. Well, I walked into St Mary's Seacole building, and we just walked a fucking room. It was like a curve, the room. I was like, oh my God. And it felt higher and it felt more intimidating. I was nervous, man. My brain sat there like, walk out, walk out, walk out, walk out. Just get up and leave, get up and leave. You're not getting paid, just go home. But I can't do that because the doctors of criminology, they saw something in me that I didn't see myself. And like I say, they took the time to contact me. I went and met them in 2017. I had a coffee with them. I just speak like I'm speaking to you guys. I don't really speak to them. It wasn't a conversation. It was more, I was just talking at them, because I'm not really good at conversation, to be honest with you. I try to be, but I talk more than I should listen. But I also do listen, and when I do listen, I'm like a sponge. I absorb a lot of the things that I learn. Like I say, in 2019, there's a documentary that's going to come out on Channel 5, like a fly on the wall. It's about gangs and the criminal underworld and drugs gangs and that sort of life. Now, that's coming out in Channel 5 in January, I believe. It's going to be at 9 or 10 o'clock, probably, because obviously you've got the Watershed in at 9 o'clock, which means you can obviously show nudity, strong language and stuff after 9 p.m. So it's going to be on at 9 or 10 p.m. in January. As soon as I know the date, I'll let you guys know. I spoke a bit openly on this, obviously very mindful never to speak about particular people. But it was like, it's talking about the criminal underworld, the gangs and stuff, how they operate and stuff. There's interviews with, I think, like police and police officers and stuff like that, and former criminals and gangsters and all that sort of stuff, right? Some people are reformed, some people might still be doing what they're doing. I don't know. I don't know who's taken part, to be honest. I know of one person because I got him on there. But yeah, that's coming out in 2019. This year, obviously, done loads of interviews and stuff, like I say, neither there nor there. Kept up with my YouTube channel. I think I've had 4 weeks off in about, no, hold on, prison stretches as well. I've only had, since I've been out of prison, I've only had a month off, two-week periods where I didn't post. One was when my mum went to Bulgaria and I was babysitting a cat. But yeah, like I say, guys, what I'm looking to do now going forward is interview you guys. I want to speak to prisoners' girlfriends. I want to speak to prisoners' fathers, prisoners' families, former prisoners, former prison officers, people that may have been subject to a miscarriage of justice or a false accusation and have ended up in prison. Because I want to change my channel up. I want to go with my channel. I want to go outside prisons. I want to interview prisoners' families. I want to interview people leaving prison. That's the aim. And I can only do that as my channel grows. Because like I say, guys, right now it's just me talking to the camera. It's boring. I don't know why you guys come back. People tell me they binge watch my program, my channel. Some people watch me in the bath. Some people watch me on the night shift. Some people watch me, a lady watched me with her husband from Liverpool. They watched me while she was having chemotherapy. God bless her. I believe she's in remission now, which is fantastic. Great news. So yeah, where do you watch me? Why do you still come tune in? Do you binge watch me? Do you not binge watch me? Have you stumbled across me by accident because it's been on a recommended? I speak way too much, guys. Like I say, you've got to look at, there's many other better people out there. Sean Atwood, Jack Hill. Jack Hill's changed up his channel now. He's not really focusing on prisons. For me, Jack Hill was probably the original guy. Very articulate, very well educated, and he'd also served in my former prison, Forest Bank. So Jack Hill, obviously got nothing but respect for Jack. We follow each other on social media. I need to reach out to Jack because I'd love to do a vlog with Jack personally. Sean Atwood as well is amazing. Over in the States, you've got the After Prison Show, and then I think there's like a Prison Wife as well over there as well. The After Prison Show, he does things that I can't do because he's a lot more charismatic than me. I'm more away from the camera and stuff. I'm pretty chilled and laid back and stuff, but the After Prison Show is very charismatic and stuff. He's very interesting and he's very entertaining. But the thing is, I can't do what he does because he does things where he shows people in the States, right? Obviously, America's a bigger country as well, and he's smashing it with the views and the subscribers and stuff, and nothing but love to him. But here in the States, what he does, he shows people on video on YouTube the ways that prisoners hide contraband, drugs and stuff, mobile phones. I will never do that because I would never blow the boys up. I don't really want every prisoner in the system pissed off at me because I'm showing prisoners, I'm showing people, including prison officers that may watch this, and I know prison officers do watch this. I'm not going to show them like tricks and hacks and skills what prisoners use to get drugs in and how they hide things in the prisons and blah blah blah. Just not going to do it because I've got more respect for the prisoners than that. And like I say, even though I'm out of crime and I'm not in that world anymore, I've still got that criminal's mentality. I've still got that paranoid, anti-establishment, anti-police sort of mentality, and I'll stick by that till the day I die. But I'm not about to start doing vlogs where I'm showing you lot where prisoners hide X, Y, and Z. Not happening. Never will happen. I've been asked, and people have asked me and asked me and asked me. The answer is simply no. Will not do it. Anyway, guys, it's been a crazy year. I've had a great one. I'm not going to stop dropping videos. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Nothing but love for you guys, for all the subscriptions, for all the comments and the feedback and stuff. Some people ask me, they'll say, "Oh, a video says it's got 15 comments on, but there's none showing." I've got a filter on my channel because you get trolls and stuff that are trying to you just get trolls and stuff, don't you? So I've got like a net there, safety net, catches it, and then I go through each comment, and then I'll accept them or I'll reject them. So that's why you might not see fuller comments. Like I say, everyone gets trolls, don't they? If you put yourself out there on social media, you've got people that support prisoners and like rehabilitation and reform characters. You've also got people that want to slag us off, guys, and try and stop what we're doing. So yeah, I've got a safety net there. So if you see 15 comments but there's only 5, then that's because 10 of them are trolls. Ordinarily though, guys, I'll be honest with you, 95% of my comments are good and are positive. Yeah. People that are tweeting about Tommy Robinson, by the way, because Tommy Robinson's videos are on my channel. Apart from them, all my videos are my own videos, my own creations. It's not actually Tommy Robinson's channel. It's not Tommy Robinson you're speaking to. People people comment like they're really angry and they're really like, whether it's for Tommy, against Tommy. People are slagging him up. Just look at the comment section in the Tommy Robinson videos that are on my channel, guys. It's off the scale, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Anyway, guys, it's getting late. It's like, what time? I don't know what time it is. Like 8 o'clock or something, 20 past 8. I'm going to get some tea on the go. Again, thank you for all your subscriptions and all your comments and all your feedback. If there's any videos you think that I should do, or why you subscribe to my channel, or how I should change the channel up, or if you want me to interview you for my channel, please feel free, guys. Put your comments in the comment section below. My contact details are on my channel. You can see where it says subscribers, what my channel's about. My social media's on there if you want to get me on Facebook, Instagram. Instagram, I think, is xconcody. Twitter is at xoffendercody, sorry. Facebook, xconcody. Instagram, Twitter, at xoffendercody. What else? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you got my YouTube anyway. Right, guys, going to leave it there. I'm waffling on and on and on. Like, comment, subscribe. Cody out.